for non-English speaking people.
Question number 12, Julianne Genter.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Transport and asks, what alternatives did the government investigate before committing itself to the road of national significance between Puhoi and Wellsford, which is now projected to cost $1.76 billion, up from $1.69 billion 2 years ago?
The Hon Simon Bridges.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Transport, prior to 2008, 14 studies had been undertaken looking at improvements between Auckland and Wellsford, including providing a completely new route or upgrading along the existing route. The Puhoi to Wellsford option, which involves a new route running parallel to the existing State Highway 1, was confirmed as the preferred option by assessing the strategic options against criteria such as economic development, safety, regional integration, access and mobility, network resilience, sustainability and cost efficiency.
Julianne Genter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that up to 50 people could die on the Puhoi to Wellsford route before the new motorway is completed, why isn't the government prioritising saving lives with urgent safety upgrades to the existing highway?
The Hon Simon Bridges.
I think the short answer on behalf of the Minister is that we're getting on with this just as soon as we can. In fact, progress is being made on this highway. The Puhoi to Warkworth section of the project is about to progress into a planning alliance, prepare the necessary documentation to obtain designation and consents. This is envisaged to be submitted to the EPA mid-2013. And the Warkworth to Wellsford section of the project is undergoing further investigation due to the challenging terrain and geotechnical conditions.
Julianne Genter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Why hasn't the government adopted the Operation Lifesaver proposal endorsed by the Auckland Regional Council in favour of the new motorway, which would save dozens of lives and could be quickly implemented at a quarter of the cost of the new motorway?
The Hon Simon Bridges.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, I'm not personally aware of Operation Lifesaver, but if the member was to write to me, I'm sure we'll look at it.
Point of order, Julianne Genter.
Mr. Speaker, I seek leave to table the Operation Lifesaver report that was presented to the Auckland Regional Council and identifies that up to 50 lives could be lost in the 10 years that we wait for the new motorway to be built.
Leave us sort of table that document. Is there any objection? Did I hear there is objection? And that supplementary question?
Supplementary. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that the New Zealand Transport Agency has already been able to scale back the Otaki to Levin Expressway and deliver safety benefits at 1/4 of the cost, will he now consider saving dozens of lives this decade by improving State Highway 1 north of Puhoi now, rather than pushing ahead with the uneconomic new motorway?
The Hon Simon Bridges.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, as I've already intimated, we're progressing, I think, reasonably well on this road of national significance. And the member, I think, mentions the benefits. Of course, there are the economic benefits, but there are also much wider benefits in terms of connecting communities to communities and with education, health and so on. I think the people of the North deserve and want this road of national significance.
Point of order, Julianne Genter.
Mr. Speaker, I also seek leave to table the State Highway 1 to 16 Auckland to Wellsford strategic study that was undertaken in 2008 and delivered to Transit New Zealand. It was released under the OIA, and it shows that the new motorways costs outweigh the benefits.
Leave us sort of table that document. Is there any objection? There is objection. Honourable members, that brings to a close questions for oral answer. I have received a letter from the Honourable Clayton Cosgrove seeking to debate under Standing Order 380.